Howdy y'all, Chef Omar here at RMHCK. Today, we're gonna be making a nice little taste of Kentucky, just some Benedictine, perfect bite for a hot summer day here. Let's get to it. Start by grating about a cup's worth of cucumber straight onto a little bit of towel, just so that way you can squeeze out the excess moisture. Take out any large peel like this, and from there, take your towel, and you're just gonna wring all of that out. Now, we can go ahead and set aside the juice. With the excess juice, you can set it aside and use it for something else later, like a nice little summer lemonade. Now, we're just gonna take the grated cucumber right out of the towel, and we can go straight into the food processor. Place the towel back over the bowl, and now we'll start on the onion. And don't worry too much about how you cut the onion. It's all going in the food processor anyway. We'll go ahead and take the outer layers off the onion. And from here, we only need about 2 tablespoons worth. Another thing to note, be sure you're using the small side of the box grater, otherwise you're going to have way too large of chunks in there. Be sure you're taking out any large pieces from the bowl. And now, we're just gonna grab it all up in the towel and squeeze out the excess moisture. And now we're gonna add our onion straight to the food processor. Now that we've got our veggies in the food processor, we're gonna go ahead and add our room temperature cream cheese, our tablespoon of Duke's mayo, and about half a teaspoon of salt. One more thing to note, if you don't have a food processor at home, you can always just mix this by hand in a bowl and a whisk. Just gonna put the lid on, and now we're just gonna turn the food processor on and let it run for about 40 seconds to about a minute. We'll stop it about halfway through and scrape the sides down, just to make sure everything's getting mixed in. Now, we can go ahead and take it off the food processor and transfer the contents to a separate container. Now we've got our Benedictine in the container, we're just gonna take the crust off this bread and place a little slice of this cucumber and a piece of the dill right on top, and you're ready to go. And feel free to add as much of the Benedictine as you want. And there you have it, the perfect snack for a warm summer day. Foods like Benedictine may be comforting and familiar to many of our families staying here at our house. If you'd like to be part of that support and care, come down to our kitchen and cook with us. You can go to the link below to learn more. And we'll see you next time when we cook something seasoned with love.